Welcome back to American Farming, guys. In this video, we have a new update on American Farming that just got launched, and we're gonna start harvest. We have a lot of beans to knock out, corn that's probably a week away, and then we have 48 steers ready to be sold and 8 new baby calves. We have a lot to do this video. Let's get into it. Okay, first things first, guys, the new update, which should be released as this video is going out. The biggest thing on this update is you can now have 3 AI workers. Everybody's been wanting that, so we raised it to 3. There's also a bunch of performance optimizations, and if you guys notice, like a couple updates back, the plants were really small. Right when you're planting, it was kind of tough to see where you went. We increased the plant size, so now when you're planting in a cultivated field, you should be able to see where you went a lot better. Okay, first things first, we're gonna get the combine out. So I've got the 9240 right here, and I'm gonna get this backed out of the shed. I've got my seed tender and pickup truck in the, well, let's just move that out. I don't got a backup camera on this. I'm kind of a little scared to back this out of the shed, so we're just gonna pull the pickup out, and then we'll pull the combine out that door. The one thing I wish we had on these buildings is I wish on this building we just had one giant door. Why did I put 3 small doors on that building? I don't know. Blame Grant for that one. Okay, we got room. We should be able to get the 9240 out now. If I don't scratch my auger on the side of the shed door. There we go. Also, I know some people were wanting the steering wheel to move in cab, and after many people have said that, I'm like, we need to get that moving. So we're looking into it right now to see what would be, because it does make it a little more realistic when the steering wheel moves. I see what you guys mean. We'll get hooked up to the draper, and I did cheap out. I didn't buy a header trailer because I'm trying to save as much money as possible here. I should really be buying a header trailer, but for now, I think we're good. We also have a bunch of hay ready to cut again, and we got beans, but luckily we got 3 hired workers, so I can be pretty darn efficient today, I feel like. When I was designing this farm, originally I had a hog barn on this farm, also with cattle. And boy, I wish I left that hog barn on this farm, because currently my hog barn's like 2 or 3 miles away, which is kind of a long ways away to go. I gotta find the field entrance to this field here. Should be down here. There's our little calves out there. Oh, also we gotta chop some silage too. I mean, there's a ton we gotta do today, actually. It's gonna be tough keeping it all going. Okay, the first bean harvest, here we go. There we go. I'm not sure how they're yielding. We'll find out once the field's done. Actually, I don't think I had P&K down, but let's figure out how many acres this is. So this field is 13.6 acres. So we'll try and keep track of how many beans we sell off this field. I do kind of just want to run the combine the entire time, but as you guys know, the most efficient way to play is just hire out AI workers, let them do most of the work, and you kind of run the grain cart, keep them rolling. Also, check this out, guys. We're harvesting beans at the peak price. So if we get a majority of our beans harvested, we'll get a ton of money for these beans. Just doing his thing. The 9240 is rolling. Oh yeah. You know what? We're missing somebody. We're missing Bo. Bo, get in the combine, man. Come on now. There we go. He wanted to ride. That's the one thing I wanted this game. I was like, we gotta get a dog in the tractor and in the back of a truck. It's awesome seeing him there. Okay, Bo, you're gonna be riding with somebody else, man. I gotta hire out a worker here. We gotta be efficient. Okay, well, we have the AI worker going out there. I'm gonna get I've got the Magnum 280 hooked up to, I think it's a 750 bushel grain cart. So we're gonna get this shed opened up. I gotta check. It's no V800, so it's an 800 bushel grain cart. And we'll have Bo ride with us. He probably wants to. There he is. Sits on the floor this time. So we're gonna get this out at least, and we're gonna put this. We're just gonna put this on the edge of the field. I have my semi down at my hog barns, so I gotta bring the semi back though, so we can start transferring some grain over. There we go. And we'll probably just park the tractor in the ditch for now, just because I know the hired worker may end up hitting it. So I'm just gonna kind of keep it in the ditch. Okay. I'm gonna hop in the mower. We do have 2 mowers currently, so I could get both mowers running. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run 1 mower and get this started cutting hay, so we can run hay over here. And then my last hired worker, I think what I'm gonna have it do is start cutting, chopping silage, so we can start getting silage in. So we'll be pretty darn efficient here. Drop her down. We are rolling. Can run her basically in 3rd gear. I'm letting the auto steer do its thing. Basically the hired worker do its thing here. Absolute beautiful day out there. It's awesome. Cutting hay, combine beans. We're gonna be chopping some corn here shortly. Okay, the only thing is I do not have, I gotta buy it. I have to buy it. I have to buy it. We have to buy a pull type forage harvester. So we're gonna spend 30 grand buying the pull type forage harvester. And then we do need to buy a wagon behind it, which is in harvesting. We got to buy the Meyer forage wagon, which cost us 35 grand. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that requires 120 horsepower. So I got to figure out the 1206. I think the 1206 has like 90 horsepower. I don't think it has 100 horsepower. So we got to find it. Let me double check. No, it has 120 horse. So I could, yeah, okay, perfect. We're gonna run the 1206 on that. Although I do need the 1206 to start raking here shortly, but okay, it's fine. We'll run the 1206 on that. We do probably need to get some more tractors around here. Okay, I've got my semi over here, so we're gonna get the semi into the soybean field. So I'm gonna take this, and I do like using wagons. It's just, the semi, it works pretty darn good, because you can go 50 mile an hour. You can hold, I think, 1,000 or 1,100 bushel in it, and we can really cruise, especially since we got a grain cart. Okay, for now, we're gonna park the semi. Even though we don't own this bin site, we're gonna park it right here, kind of by this bin site here. So we'll get the 1206 hooked up to the chopper. And I know there's been a lot of people requesting a bigger chopper. Trust me, we know, which means if we know, we're doing something about it. Okay, we've got her all hooked up, and we're gonna head on down the road. I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving how vibrant it is. With the newest Hay update and some of the backend changes we made when we updated the backend system that runs this game, things got a little more vibrant, like a little more brighter and stuff, and I really like it. It feels like just a beautiful sunny day outside. Okay, so I think this is like 5 or 6 acres here, and we're gonna take it all to silage. We're gonna chop all this. I'm actually gonna run a hired worker on this, and this has full P&K and full nitrogen. It had manure on it, so this is gonna be some really good yield and stuff over here with manure. This is gonna be a really profitable field for us. If we look on the map, here we are. Here's the combine going with beans on that field, and then here's us chopping some corn on this field. Boy, the amount of efficiency we have right now is awesome. And then we got our mower. He's doing a little mowing. Ah, oh, son of a gun, he skipped the corner. Darn it. Okay, that combine's probably getting close to full, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get him unloaded here. Here we go. Basically, it'll end up being first gear here. There we go. We're unloading. We're doing it, Harry. So far, it doesn't seem like the yield's been like that good, from what I can tell at least. Okay, combine is empty. We're just gonna park the grain cart on the corner of the field and let him keep doing his thing. Okay, these cattle are super hungry. If we look here in animals, we have no feed in the feedlot. So pretty much all of our feed when it's coming out of the field is gonna go into the blue silos, and then we're gonna transfer it directly into the feedlot right after. So what I'm gonna do is get the Versatile tractor off the manure spreader and hooked up to the feed wagon. We'll hop in here, got the Versatile 305. It's maybe a little overkill for the feed wagon, but the other option is putting the Case row track with like 470 horsepower on the feed wagon. So probably rather have the 300 horsepower tractor. I am gonna need that rake out of there shortly also, so I don't want to block the manure spreader with the rake. Yeah, block the manure spreader right in front of the rake. So for now, just back her in right here. And there my twin goes with the 1206 doing his thing. Heck yeah, brother. He is rolling, and I think he's close to full, honestly. He can't hear me though, and we can say whatever we want about him. Okay, yeah, so for now, I'm gonna stop the hired worker just real quick here, and we're gonna go unload this because it was like at a good stopping point. So I'm gonna go unload this into the silos quick, so that way we can get some feed mixed up for our feedlot cattle. Pull in here, we'll get her unloaded. Perfect. He is done, and all I'm gonna do is just whip around here, and I should be able to squeeze through here. Oh yeah, we got room. Ooh, I need fuel in the 1206. Okay, yeah, I need fuel badly in the 1206. I think what I'll do after, once we get this going, is we'll go grab the fuel trailer, throw some fuel in the 1206 here, get him going. We'll resume work and let the AI worker do his thing. Okay, we'll hop in the pickup truck. I've got to disconnect this seed tender. What shed do I put it in? What shed? For now, I'll probably just put it outside. We'll just unhook her outside for now. Pull around here, and we'll get her unhooked. Get the squad built fuel trailer all hooked up. Ooh, and I have fuel in there. Perfect. Okay, I've got to find that 1206. It's most likely down at the opposite end, I'm guessing. And then we'll just pause the hired worker and get him full of fuel. That way we don't have any issues like running low on fuel here in this field. Yep, there he is. Okay, buddy, we need to stop here for a sec. I'm gonna awkwardly back up. Oh, please don't hit the fuel trailer. There we go. And perfect. We'll toss fuel in her. Back working. I do wonder how full that combine is. That combine's got to be getting full. We've got to run out to the grain cart, and I'm not going to tab there. I've got the old dirt bike in the back of the shed, so we're going to just fire her up. We'll run out to the grain cart there, get that combine unloaded. Maybe pop a few wheelies, ride a wheelie all the way out to the grain cart. We'll see. Backflip? Heck yeah. Can I see grain at the top of his hopper? I don't think there's any grain. Oh, this view is so cool. It's like such a wide angle view here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any, oh, I'm getting dizzy. I'm not seeing any grain at the top, but he's got to be close. So we'll hop in the Magnum, get him unloaded. What's nice is while I'm waiting in the grain cart, I can just check on just seeing how everything's going along. So it looks like chopping. That guy is still going on that field. But then the hay guy, he is like probably halfway done on field 11, the really long field. So we're making progress. Perfect. We will get him unloaded a little faster right there. There we go. Got grain going in. I'm going to speed up a little bit just to get that auger centered up. There we go. Awesome. Okay, he is pretty much empty. So we'll go pull the grain cart over here and then probably chop in silage. That thing's got to be about full at this point, I'm guessing. We're in the ditch. We're taking the ditch all the way through. I'm going to jump my driveway. We're going to backflip my driveway if I can in time. Backflip, backflip. Oh my gosh. Nobody to see but the cows. Another backflip. Okay, slow her down. Where's that 1206 at? It's got to be full by now. Skirt. Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing. There we go. And looks like the hay guy has probably 10 more passes or so, and then that field will be done, and we can get a hired worker starting to rake that field. And we'll start dumping her. Perfect. We're done. We'll just repeat, go hire out a hired worker, and we'll probably do that like 10 more times in this field. Oh, what is that calf doing, man? He's giving himself a headache over there. Just banging his head against the gosh dang door. You okay, buddy? We'll get turned around and we'll get the AI worker started again, and we'll repeat that like 10 different times. Calves are doing pretty good over here. Okay, we'll resume hired worker. Let him do his thing. This is just beautiful right here. 1206. We got some amazing looking corn here, and choppers roaring. No issues, no breakdowns. Knocking out some hay, knocking out some beans at the same time. Okay, now that we have some feed in the silos, we can unload this and get the feed wagon completely full. The feed also did change colors. I like that. It's like kind of like a brown color now. There we go. We'll get these guys fed here. We'll slow her down, and then we'll start unloading some feed here, right in the bunk. You don't have to drive along with it, but I like playing realistic, so I just kind of like drive along with it as it's unloading. Oh, we timed that perfect. It was out right when we got to the end of the bunk. And we'll grab one more load here. Maybe two more loads. We'll see. The one thing with duals though, like this 305, the Versatile, it doesn't seem to turn that tight, and I think, you know, with front duals, any tractor's not going to turn that tight with big duals up there. Not even duals, but big tires at the fronts like that, like a front wheel assist. Like two-wheel drive will turn a ton tighter. But anyways, it's kind of tight getting through that between the silos and the fence, I've noticed here. And start unloading some feed right there. Oh, don't climb the feed bunk. And there we go. Okay, the cows should have enough feed in the feed lot. And I know that mower's gonna get done very shortly, which means we need to unhook the wagon and get hooked up to the merger so that now we can start raking hay, and then I could probably bale right behind it. And honestly, the only tractor I'm gonna have available for baling is the road track. Like honestly, I don't have another tractor around that we can use because everything else is being used at the moment. So I'll probably get the road track hooked up to the baler and start baling. Looks like the mower's got like 1 or 2 more passes, it seems like. Okay, let's try and catch this combine here. He's gonna be close to full. I think by the end of this run, I can get him unloaded here. There we go. We'll basically have a full grain cart load by the time this run's over, most likely. And there we go. Perfect. I don't think I had P&K down on this field, guys. I'm pretty sure, so that's why the beans aren't yielding good. Okay, what we have, we'll get the auger unloaded or unfolded, and we'll get this all dumped into the semi here. Don't hit the auger on the cart. Perfect. And it's not gonna be quite full, I don't think. It's close, but not there yet. Okay, chopper is full again, so we're gonna go unload this right there. There we go. Start unloading it. I'm hoping my beans are ready on the other field. We're gonna check quick, but I really, like most of the field is ready with beans, but some of it, as you can see in the middle, is not ready with beans. We could at least get a start on it though. And awesome, mower just finished. Albert just stopped. I'm just gonna clean up the ends real quick. There we go. Perfect. We'll get the mower back in this. Ooh, no, we could actually start. Well, no, I'd rather start raking. Actually, yeah. So I'm gonna get the mower ready to go over here, but we'll have 3 hired hands going, so I can't go a 4th yet. So for now, we'll put the mower over here and then get the merger going, and we can start baling right behind the merger. And the combine is done. It's finished with this field. So what I'm gonna do, since the truck's right here, is we're just gonna dump whatever's left into the truck. Then I'm gonna go start on the next field. There we go. So not all this field is ready to harvest, but some of it is. And I don't think, let me check guys, but I don't think we had any like fertilizer. Yeah, we didn't really have any fertilizer down this. So the yield isn't really gonna be there. It'll take a while to fill up the combine for sure. And we'll get the grain cart moved over there. So we'll just park it next to the mower, honestly. We'll get the semi, and heck, I'm gonna go sell some grain because the prices are extremely high right now for soybeans. So we'll go sell pretty much a full load of beans in the semi. So for soybeans, what is the highest price? So Yale Mill, $17.70 a bushel. Main Miller, $16.50. We're definitely going to Yale Mill for sure. Oh yeah, we got a full load. She is heavy back there. She is heavy. Okay, how much money do we get? I'd say we're probably like 85% full, maybe 90% full on this load. We'll see how much money we get here. There we go. And we'll sell it. Okay, so 15 grand. Not bad. I really should have fertilized these beans. We would have had so many more beans off that field. There we go. They are sold. Okay, the guy is raking, which means he's about done with the headlands, which is like perfect timing to start baling right behind him. So what we're gonna do is get the baler hooked up, and the only tractor I have is we gotta unhook the planter, but basically we're gonna be running the 470 quad track on the baler, which actually works out pretty good. I kind of like running it on the baler. We'll unhook the planter and we'll get hooked up to the baler. Why the heck did this guy stop? I must have set this for headlands only or something, because the hired worker stops and it never stops with this on this field. What the heck? Huh, that's strange. I've never had that happen to me before on this field. Well, I'm gonna set this guy for rows only. Okay, it looks like we can start doing some baling here. Get her going, start baling. And I noticed on the other field, the AI worker isn't doing the best job chopping for some reason. Some settings must have changed or something on an update, but something we're gonna have to take a look into. There's some pretty good skips on the AI worker in the chopping field. Okay, the combine is about full, so I'm gonna hop in the grain cart and we're gonna get this unloaded here. We'll wait until he gets to a good pass here. That's gonna be a sharp turn, a very sharp turn. Oh, he's got it. There he goes. Perfect. Right there. He's got a full load on him, which should be close to 400 bushel, honestly. So we should get our grain cart like about half full by the time it's all done unloading. We are rolling. Beautiful sight right there. Beautiful. Okay, he is empty. Pull the grain cart off, and this is what I mean. The AI worker, for some reason along those passes, it was missing. I gotta figure that out why, but then it started straightening up, so we gotta figure that out. Okay, back to baling. We got a lot to knock out here. The merger is just finishing up, which should be good timing. And with the merger, combine all the rows together, we'll be able to knock this out. What, if I had to run a timer, probably 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes it'll take us to knock this field out? Not bad. This is a giant windrow too, because it combined like all the headlands into one windrow. So we'll get like, 10 bales in one windrow. It's crazy how quick it fills up here. Look at it. It is just popping out bales. Gosh dang. Okay, since that hired worker just got done, we're going to hop in the mower real quick and start the mower on this field over here, because we can have 3 hired workers right now. Super efficient. Yep, do your thing, buddy. Read some books. Okay, we've got all the bales. Should be good there. That last windrow was giant. Look how many bales we have in that last one windrow versus all the other windrows. That's insane. Okay, so we need to get the pickup truck with the gooseneck out here and pick up the bales, and I'm just gonna get them fed right away to the feedlot, the steer feedlot over there. We'll get all these bales picked up here. Just go on down the line. We should have a good amount of feed with this. Okay, we've got one full load already. Truck is squatted down. We're just gonna pull up here and unload them. There we go. Round 2, here we go. And we'll unload them, and there we go. We got all the bales. So we'll throw them in the steer lot, and these guys should be pretty close to full on feed, I would guess. I mean, these guys are getting up there. Yeah, it took all the bales though. Let's see what these guys are at. Yeah, they're almost there. They're right there. Well guys, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We got a lot more harvest to do. Got to get planting, and hopefully you guys get the new update and check out the 3 AI workers that are now available. So, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the support on American Farming and the YouTube channel. And hey, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.